Hey everyone, welcome back to Shelf Life LEGO with another city update. Today we'll be making our first facade. This facade will serve two purposes. First, it will serve as a backdrop to our city, giving some depth and height to the skyline, and second, it will be a place to house some of our wiring hubs to be out of sight for better access. So let's get started. The space between the walls and this future row of modulars is only 8 studs deep, which doesn't leave a lot of room for design, but it does give us some flexibility. Since I don't have residential buildings in my city, my facades are going to represent places for my figs to live. This facade will run behind the majority of the building in front when we put it in, and only showing the street side over here, and rising above the height of the modular in front of it. And the left side of the facade faces the street and therefore needs to have a complete construction. So we're starting with our 8x32 base plate, and for this build we're using a combination of sand, green, and black, and we're going to be adding 5 floors, which is all I have room for because of the shelf above it. And since it's not in a highly visible area, I used a lot of spare parts I had laying around, and I'm just sprinkling in some bricky bricks for some texture. I'm adding some basic bricks for support in between the floors, and just in case you do look in the window, it'll give a dark background. We'll add our second floor. Another level of support. Another floor. And then one more level of supports. And that gives us our first 3 floors. I'm also using Duplo blocks for additional support, and they're fairly cheap and save on a lot of bricks. And since this is going to be hidden, I'm leaving this entire space open. Now this 4th floor is where my power supply is going to be. So I just created a 2-walled structure with easy access, a row of tiles on top to be able to take the top floor out. And we can go ahead and add this. It looks sketchy, but it's fairly sturdy. Now we can do our top floor. All right, our build was getting a little too tall, so I had to switch to a different tripod, so now you get the aerial view. But this is what I came up with for the top floor. Just a little apartment with a balcony and some balcony furniture. And then we're going to add someone enjoying a beverage. And a cocktail of some sort. And like a lantern. And then just some plants along the railing. Little flower pots. I think we're done. So I'll go ahead and add this off camera. And here is our completed facade structure. And I'll go ahead and get that in place and show you what it looks like. All right, here we have it in place. Just added a lady coming out of the building, walking her dog. And it probably looks kind of weird now, but it all makes sense once I start putting in the modulars in front. And you can see the wiring is hidden inside the building. So I think that'll do it for now. As always, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.